There are prayers we speak with words, and there are prayers that only come out as tears. I thought heaven was silent. I thought nobody heard me. But every tear had a voice. And while I was crying, heaven was already moving. I came to you exhausted, with my heart down on the floor. I had prayed until my voice could hardly pray anymore. I held myself together for everybody else to see, but when I came into your presence, there was nothing left of me. No strength left for pretending, no reason left to hide. All I had was one small whisper and the tears inside my eyes. Then the silence started changing. Something shifted in the room. I could feel your mercy coming, like the sunrise through the gloom. When I cried, heaven moved. When I broke, you came through. Every tear became a prayer, and every prayer reached you. When I thought my voice was gone, your love still heard the sound. When I cried, heaven moved, and your mercy came down. Heaven moved, heaven moved, heaven moved. I thought I was forgotten, but heaven moved. There were nights I had no language for the hurting in my soul. So I let the tears keep falling, and I gave you all control. You didn't shame my weakness, you didn't turn away. You met me in the middle of everything I couldn't say. Now I know that broken worship still rises to your throne. Even when my only prayer is, Jesus, please don't let me go. When I cried, heaven moved. When I broke, you came through. Every tear became a prayer, and every prayer reached you. When I thought my voice was gone, your love still heard the sound. When I cried, heaven moved, and your mercy came down. Heaven moved, heaven moved, heaven moved. I thought I was forgotten, but heaven moved. My tears were not ignored, my pain was not unseen. My nights were not forgotten, working in between. I cried, you heard. I fell, you stayed. I waited, you loved me, and you made a way. Heaven moved before I saw it. Heaven moved before I knew. Heaven moved while I was crying. Jesus, you were coming through. When I cried, heaven moved, heaven moved. When I broke, you came through. You came through. Every tear became a prayer, and every prayer reached you. When I thought my story ended, you were writing something new. Every heard me, Jesus. Every silent cry, every hidden ache, you heard it all. When I thought nothing was happening, heaven was moving. Jesus, thank you for hearing me. My tears were never wasted when I cried.